Okay. There we go. I had to set up a few things. Mainly just spamming promos and stuff everywhere. Boring stuff, but still, it's important that I need to do it. Oh, that's nice. The second I come on. Lilith TK Overwatch need followers? Hit peakpie.com now. I don't think I will. Can't lie to you. Okay. So, for those of you who just came in, we are going to have another set of advanced qualifier casts for the FaceIt League. It's been a while since I've done this, so to be honest, I'm a little bit rusty. You'll have to be a little patient with me. And the main thing that I'm rusty with, to be honest, is just there's so much logistics you need to do that I completely forgot about. The actual cast should be okay. And for those of you who haven't noticed, I have emotes. I have 7 TV emotes now. If you're on PC, you can scroll down a little bit, see what they are, try and spam a few of them. The favorite ones of mine personally is Jaw King. I like Jaw King, I like Grr, I like Cat Kiss. There's a bunch that you can use. But we'll be looking at today, specifically French Riviera Academy versus YouTube OW to start with, which is comprised of MyPie, Lulu Trim, Velo, Pierrick, and Ice Punch on French Riviera, and Arhog, Rizwood, Stella, Gecko, and Shinzu for YouTube, and Cager as a substitute. Apparently, he's only level 2 with FaceIt League. Look at that. But yeah, we should be okay. I've had a monster, so I should be having a decent bit of energy. I had the new, like, what's it called? Ultra Ruby, or whatever it's called. It's not bad. First off, we're going to have French Riviera, picking map, starting off with the controls between Busan, Ilios, and Nepal. So, full disclosure, I don't know these teams very well. I don't know what they like to play. I'm hoping to find this out now. It looks like we're going to go over to Busan, picked by French Riviera. An instant tracer ban from the side of French Riviera. That's interesting. I should turn off this music as well. It was for the, it was just for the, like, start bit. But that's okay. Now we're gonna go over... Wait, is this broke? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that was broken this whole time? God's sake. Okay. My bad. YouTube Overwatch still have not banned a character yet. We're pretty even. We'll be able to see that what the ban was in just a few seconds. That's what I was talking about with the logistics thing, man. Like, I didn't even notice. I could see the preview. Is it still broken? No, it should be fine. Yeah. I could see the preview, but the preview is very small. So I was kind of looking at it like, it looks okay. It was a Lucio ban. Very interesting. I could not get in contact with these teams either to say that I'm going to be spectating, so they're going to be wondering who the hell I am. I find that quite funny. I'm going to go straight into Busan with Control Center first. And normally on this map you're looking at some sort of like quite fast comps, some kind of brawly things. The Lucio being banned is going to shake that up quite a bit, to be honest. Not entirely sure what they're going to go for. Maybe Wu Yang comp. We're obviously going to see Kitty because we see Kitty literally everywhere. But it'll be interesting. I hope that that's not real. Okay. The Lifeweaver maybe was just a troll. I'm going to see something a little bit more expected on the side of French Riviera. Kitty and Juno comp coming in. Wasn't really expecting a Life Weaver on the side of YouTube. And to be honest, I still don't think we're going to see that. But this is the kind of weird comps that you're going to see when Lucio's banned. Lucio's a mainstay. Both come out on top right. He's vying for a little bit of space. With Arhog on the far side, got a nice little angle to work with as well. All just rotating away, trying to avoid the collapse from French Riviera. Their entire team has managed to make it over so far. Points opened up and neither team really wants to step on it so far. MyP TP's back into their backline. Tries to get on the Queen, gets forced out a little bit early. Can just chill though. No rush at all. French Riviera can just go straight away onto the point. They've not got much to worry about. They are being forced out by Arhog though. The pressure that he's exerting. Oh, but he gets shot down by Pierrick out of the sky. Like shooting fish in a barrel. He can stand up. He's not even pressing WASD as he takes out Shinzu. Another headshot onto Rizwood as well. 3 kills to Pierrick. And then Elias Punch styles on the rest of them. Very nice start for French Riviera. YouTube are going to have to try to break into this now, and it's a very tough thing to break with the Zarya Reaper coming up here. Ult situation is looking a little bit dire for both teams as well. Not really much to work with at all. Pierrick has his high noon, owing to his 3k that he just got, but nobody else has anything to work with. Velo is coming up on a little Kitsune rush. Maybe he can get it in time. Looks like he's going to be able to. As they finally force their way over, but the rotates from French Riviera pay off in spades, with MyP taking out Arhog, the main source of damage for YouTube. Comes straight back up, and to be honest, YouTube have kind of just been walking around taking a nice little stroll around the mecha base. They've not really managed to get anything of value. Looking like some sort of... Oh! Death Blossom comes out and the Kitsune, but it gets quickly mirrored by the Trans. Blade comes out from Stella as well, looking to find something. The Wraith from MyP denies it. They have not been able to get on top of anybody this entire time. Maybe they're just used to having Lucio's speed, that they can make these rotates much more quicker than they're able to at the minute. And the lack of the speed is really starting to show. 80% and counting now for French Riviera. As it looks like they might be able to just continue leading YouTube around. The grab comes in from LES Punch, immediately takes out Arhog. That's going to make a big dent in their plans. Forces Lulutrim right back into spawn. Griswold, knowing that he has to do something, forces the Kitsune right into the middle of them. The Rampage comes through from Shinzu. Doesn't really get anything and gets immediately taken out by Lulutrim's Tidal Blast onto MyP. And desperate overclock coming through from Arhog, but gets immediately taken out by MyP again. He is an immovable force on French Riviera so far. Getting the Soul Glow perk just to really rub it in that he does have the advantage, and he's going to make it even more so with that perk. Round 1 going squarely to French Riviera. I mean, honestly, YouTube just looked very stuck for half of that. They were trying to get into where they needed to be. They were trying to get on top of French Riviera, but French Riviera just kept walking around. I out-rotated them. They knew what was going on. They had great scouting, and they made sure that YouTube could just never actually get on top of them. Without the speed to catch them off guard, French Riviera had the time to just move away. He kept doing that. Gonna go straight away, but Stella on the side of YouTube on the Bastion, and the Juno Kiri as well, looking for a little bit of a different style of comp. They do want to go fast. They don't want to rely on the Zen poke because they can't really get the Zen into a position to do anything in the first place. So maybe this should be a little bit of a better look for them. They will be beholden to the Bastion form cycles. But overall, I think that's should be a better look at them for them if they can establish themselves on good angles. saying that though, My P and Elias Punch just holding this angle as Pierrick finds Gecko. That's no speed anymore for YouTube, as Pierrick might have looked in a bit of a bad position, but gets an exit kill on Shinzu to really just establish his dominance. Oh, does get a trade onto Velo, but to be honest, French Riviera are squarely in control. Might not be for long though, as Arhug takes out Pierrick on the other side of the point. They've got the picks, I think, that they need. Ooh, just about misses that one onto Lulu Trim, though. Oh, the slide does not go where he expected it to. Gets bailed out by Rizwood. As TP comes through from MyP. This should be his death, and it is. Shinzu making sure of it as he anchors his position on point, not letting anyone go forward. That is the first point flip that YouTube has had for this map. Nearly finds Velo as well. TP away. Such a slippery character. You find them vying for this right side lane. Stellar Bastion, he's kind of getting forced out by all of the balls from Lulu Trim. As he locks in for an ult, maybe trying to catch them in that bunker. Trying to force all of those cooldowns, but unfortunately the Suzu comes out from Velo, denying any value it could have had. Rogue comes out with an overclock. Tries to get LES punch, but this pillar in the way. Such an unfortunate cock block there. Kisne does come out from Rizwood as the Tidal Blast comes out from Lulutrim as well, and actually manages to catch Gecko. As LES Punch and Pierrick just clean up the rest of the people on point. LES Punch being a major player, getting Shinzu and Arhog. Pierrick getting a bubble, not giving Stella the chance to escape. Get right back here, you're not getting away. Velo does have this Kitsune to play with, and Rizwood no longer has it. So French Riviera are now in a very, very nice position. They do have Orbital Ray, but is that better than a Kitsune Rush? I don't really think so. And with LES Punch close to grab as well, we should be looking at a pretty convincing fight to French Riviera if they can get into where they need to be. Maybe has the Death Blossom as well. Maybe going to look for it on Rizwood. Finds it. Rizwood gets caught out with no cooldowns. Gecko does trade for Lulu Trim. And actually, Gecko finds LES Punch and Lulu Trim in the same moment. Going toe-to-toe with MyP on Reaper as Juno. That is a ballsy play. Although Velo, you can't go toe-to-toe with him. He will punish you for that. With all that said, though, Stella manages to find those kills that he needs to find the flip. Very nice. Just playing a little bit of a mortar style at the minute. Wants to play very far, doesn't want to really do anything too aggressive. Shinzu, though, has his rampage, although gets grabbed, can't use it. Tries to deny as much damage as possible, but it's just not going to happen as the crab finds Shinzu and the rest of French Riviera clean the members of YouTube up one by one. Pierrick finding those long-range kills. And that's going to flip back over. This has been such a back and forth point. But YouTube cannot afford to give this. It's only a best of 3. The first 2 maps that a team gets is enough to the win. It's not a best of 5. Death Blossom attempt from MyP, but that's a little bit ambitious as Arhog comes in with an overclock to punish. Finds them on the outskirts. The Death Blossom comes through and it immediately gets shut down by Arhog. That's not an ult that you ever want to use. All of a sudden, YouTube are right back into it. I do not think that French Riviera are going to get the touch. And even if they do, the ult situation looks good anyway. Yeah, there was no way in hell they were going to touch. Velo's out on the cliff side. Although does actually manage to get Stella there before the round ended. Just noticed Morma coming in the chat. Hello. Those who don't know, Morma's the absolutely very sexy individual that offered to send me a Sheffield Talent Development hat for free. I paid for it, but he offered to cover the shipping for casting their matches in Season 6 playoffs. So, We get some love for Morma, please. Thank you. Going now down onto downtown.
No pressure.
It's Pierrick already on this high ground establishing his position, but might be establishing an even closer position. Forcing Stella off. This is my high ground now. A very nice position to be in. The rest, most of YouTube are rotating towards Cinema. Mipey just goes there. Anywhere that Mipey is, YouTube cannot afford to be. Every single place that YouTube tries to take, Mipey says, nah, my position now. That said, Arhug takes out Vila from his nice little position. Oh, but Mipey takes out Shinzu. No more is that kill on the kitty enough. Stella on some wild acrobatics there on the Bastion. But all French Riviera need to do is play slow. It's fine for them to do this. Stella finally gets access to this high ground. Arhug a little bit close, tries to take out Pierrick. Actually goes and challenges. Misses the slide to get back up, but he does have Shinzu there to support him as well as Riz, but he is now fully safe on this angle. Shinzu just gets taken out, overstays his welcome a little bit. Can't really find anything. Mipey takes out Gecko, even with the faster blaster. It may eventually get traded back by Rizwood. But now they are deep. I thought that was enemy territory. My bad. It's not. Trying to go back for the flank. They're being so aggressive with taking space, but they don't think that they really have the opportunity to do so. Shinzu trying to take place, switching off of the Junker Queen onto the Hazard. They need a little bit more mobility, apparently. Just managed to take out the high ground. Arhug and Rizwood both trying to take angles on the right side. Doesn't work, so they pop overclock on main instead. Kisnero just come out. The Stellar Bombs are going to come down any second now as well. That's a heavy ult investment for a grand total of 1 kill onto Lulu Trim. You know, one's better than nothing. We'll take it. The Reaper comes out with the flank onto Stella, forces the Wraith, but the Wraith is not. It's just going to go cancel straight away. 0 health for Stella on the side as the Mipey gets the bubble, but he needed to live that for just 1 more second, enough to take out Shinzu. But all this time, YouTube have not been able to take out a single point of percentage. And the first map of Busan is going to go to French Riviera. That's a lovely result screen right there. Of course, Pierrick's legendary 3K on Mecha Base is going to be the one to take the play of the game. 4 HP in a dream. Lovely stuff. Nice little map to start off with. Let me just change the score so we know what's up. There we go. Just fix that. And as you might have been seeing whilst I was yapping and fixing things, map 2 is going to be on Shambhali Monastery. Honestly, not one of my favorites. YouTube does have the option to decide whether they want to attack or defend at first. And YouTube is choosing to attack first with their own bans going to come through in just a second. I am in control. I do feel the need to mention I am in control of the ad situation. So, with that said, I might run an ad intentionally in the middle of matches, just so that an automatic one doesn't play in the middle. With the 2 bans for this map being Junker Queen and Reaper. Very, very nice. Shinzu's Queen apparently that was something to fear. They do not want to deal with it again on the side of French Riviera. They saw the queen once and then was like, ah! Too scary. Too scary. They saw that one rampage, which got cleaned up very shortly after by Arhug, and they thought, nah, I'm not dealing with that. With a few players struggling to get into lobby, namely Velo. Velo can't find the Y key on his keyboard. And he actually timed out. He needs to be re-invited. It's kind of rough. Well, I've got some technical difficulties. I'm just going to run a quick ad, maybe. The only reason I'm doing that is because I do not want one to pop in the middle of the game. Not a chance. Still some technical difficulties going on. Velo not really here, and that's kind of an issue. There we go. Finally going into lobby. As God intended. Velo makes it in. With this time, the ban's coming in on Reaper and Junker Queen. We're gonna. It does open the door back to the Lucio, so we're probably gonna see some faster comps this time around. Instead of the little walkabouts that we saw on Busan Mecha Base, especially. I hope that's a real team comp. The Torb coming out for my P. I think it's my pie, actually. That's my bad.
Hammer check, turret check, backup turret check.
So I think they're expecting some kind of dive, although that it could be that Torm is just what they want to play, this sort of like off-tank kind of thing. Also, thank you very much, Rizwood and Arhug. Very nice to see you in. It could be that they just want to play this sort of like off-tank type of comp, and if they can't play the Reaper, then they're just going to play the Torb instead. The standard Orisa comp, with Stella opting for the Bastion again. They really want this heavy damage, but against this, I do not think that's a bad thing in the slightest. Arhog moving away from Hitscan and going towards the Venture, just trying to take as much attention as he can. The enemy team, as the Bastion comes through with the pincer, perfectly timed with Arhog to take out Lulu Trim. No more speed now for French Riviera. It's going to give them a very good example. I was going to say it was going to give them a good opening to go through, but Maipi takes out Arhog. All of a sudden, they don't have the pincer anymore. They're playing front to back. This is not exactly what they want. Stella does have form again, but they need to make something happen. The form is over. Shinzu slowly establishing himself, but maybe he's a little bit too far forwards. And he's going to get punished. Lulitrim is back, but the heals from Gecko and Riz would come through as Arhog takes out both supports on the side of French Riviera. The Torb gets cleaned up, but Arhog is not done. He wants the horse. The horse wants Rizzlewood, but he's not going to get him. That was a very clean engagement from Arhog. That's why the Venture is so important. That's why the Pincer was so important. It looks like they might actually get some kind of retouch. Never mind, they don't try. Bastion ult doesn't really accomplish much, but to be honest, doesn't usually. That's not really a rare thing. Although, while I'm speaking, LES Punch going in so far forwards. Gets pushed back so far because of it. Kisne Rush does come out from Velo. Rizwa's going to mirror in just 1 second when he gets it. A little bit of an interesting one as Shinzu takes out Maipi straight away with the Kitsu punches. Terror Surge comes in from LES Punch in a desperate attempt to try and salvage it, but it was in the middle of a Kitsune Rush. Like, nothing saving you from that. Arhog very narrowly dodges death from the hands of Pierrick. And although Gecko does have a Tidal Blast to work with, Lulutrim also has a beat to mirror. It's very worrying. Those two ults are not exactly equal. They're going to have to do something quite interesting. What? The wave jacks onto Arhog! Arhog goes down at the hands of LES Punch. And the Tidal Blast goes nowhere, unfortunately. They have to reset. They don't want to give up all of their positioning, though. Velo takes out Gecko, and now they're going to be stuck down here as a little troop of 3. Members of YouTube playing very scared. Still no more form. Maybe this Bastion ult will be better. He tries to predict the movements. And does find Maipi! That is the pick that they needed as Shinzu finds Velo as well. Arhog goes down again at the hands of Pierrick, but that doesn't matter so much. They still have the numbers advantage that they need. With an Annihilation to play with as well, this should be enough. However, Lulutrim has beat and Velo has... That looks weird. I didn't know you could flourish in High Noon. The beat doesn't actually accomplish any kills, so they're forced to use Kitsune and Molten Core. Earthquake from the Venture comes through. Just send that round the corner. As eventually Stella does find Lulutrim. Not off the back of any ult, but just off the back of his excellent flank. Maipi completely oblivious to the Bastion next to him. Oh, cleaning up the rest of the kills as well. Maybe Maipi should invest in some headphones. I think he's playing out of his TV speakers right now. Oh. Maybe looking to switch off the Torb. Over to the Genji. Yeah, no more off tanks. He's playing hard. Switches come through from Arhog as well. Wants to play the Ashe. Rizwood coming straight away with the Kitsune Rush, not wanting to let them hold them at this corner. They want to push it past that as fast as they possibly can. Stella with the Bastion ult. Ooh, catches Lulutrim with a sliver of health remaining as Shinzu takes out Maipi with the Ravenous Vortex as well. Oh, Pierrick, though. Sniping Arhog. No chance. Annihilation gets popped from Eliasmon just to live. Doesn't really find anything, though. Expertly kited by YouTube. Gecko does have a Tidal Wave to play with, and Tidal Blast to play with, and to be honest, I'm hoping that it manages to get something a little bit more. It goes on to Stella, who can't actually get himself into position in time. Lulutrim catches the wrong end of his grenade. The Kisne Rush from Velo comes through in a desperate attempt to salvage it, but he's not able to actually find anything with it. It's going to stall them for just a second, but they have the angles that they need to play with. Stella working this mean right lane as well, and there's the Annihilation comes through from Shinzu, finding Velo easily. B comes through from Lulutrim, which does save LES Punch. As Miria tries to find something in the backline, doesn't find it. Pierrick uses Deadeye to no avail as well. YouTube are looking pretty unstoppable right now as Arhog finds the final shot onto Maipi. Trying to farm Bob as well. Sends it straight down main. As Rizwood is going to come into possession of a Kitsune, uses it immediately. Suzu's the bob. Doesn't quite save the bob, but the thought was there. We should appreciate our robot brethren. As the Ravenous Vortex from Shinzu punishes my pie for even attempting to touch. Get off my cart. 3-0 to YouTube. A marked improvement from Busan, I must say. They are not going to let French Riviera have this for free. No, sir. And I, for one, am very happy to see that. I always love a competitive game. Which begs the question, are we going to see the same comps coming through again? Stellar and Bastion, despite being quite unconventional, has actually got them quite a bit of value. I would honestly like to see a little bit more of Ahog's Venture. Speak of the devil, and they will appear. Ahog on Venture. They were so good on first point at finding those little cracks in the defense of French Riviera and just blowing them wide open. I mean, getting both supports in the span of like 2 seconds has to count for something. Although it does look like we're going to come into an Ana. Unless Velo changes. Which, considering the comp that they're running, they have the Lucio. And YouTube doesn't. Despite not even being banned. They just really like the Wu Yang, I think. Pierrick on the Freya as well. Not actually seen too much Freya. Mainly been seeing the Soj. We've saw Ahog on the Ashe. We've seen Cass. We've not seen much Freya. Pierrick playing kind of scared, hoping to find some sort of poke. Not really finding much. As Ahog already in a fight for their life. Backline. Lulutrim and Maipai on a bit of a nasty angle, joined by LES Punch on this corner, but whether or not he can actually turn the corner is another question entirely, and it's looking like the answer is no. Ahog not wanting to overstay his welcome. They're being forced to give up a large part of the cart, though, as Stella gets taken out by Pierrick and Velo off the back of a sleep dart. Some appreciation for Velo on this side here, catching the errant Bastion in the side. That sleep was a bit wild, I can't lie, but the first one was good. Well, for now, the cart is actually going to come to a little bit of a rest. The pressure that YouTube are putting out on these sightlines is just too much for them to push forward straight away. LES Punch trying to push forward very far. Not really finding anything to do at the minute. Shinzu tries once again. Try and hold the cart. Stella, no more form. I've got to say, French Riviera have been doing a pretty good job this round of playing around the form as LES Punch comes in with the nano boost to kill off Rizwood. That's only Wu Yang heals left for YouTube. And although the nano has run out, they're going to be looking to play around this. Straight away, Aho coming in with the Earthquake. Forced to not really use it that much. I stand corrected, he finds Maipai on the exit. You thought he was gone. He's never really gone. Stella coming out. Trying to catch some of them remaining. All of his shots get dodged. Shinzu, though, takes out Velo. That's massive for YouTube. That's going to stop French Riviera straight in their tracks. And with all that said, Rizwood still has a Kitsune Rush to play with after all of this. Lulutrim does have beat, but I think the Kitsune Rush could be a pretty good answer to that. Pierrick does have a bowler to play with, but in order to use it effectively, he needs a good angle in the first place. Rizwood is going fast with this Kitsune Rush. He doesn't want to give him the chance. Beaten bowler come out from French Riviera, but they don't find anything immediately, whereas the Kitsune Rush is still active, and Gecko still has his Tidal Blast to play with. Ahog still working this mean angle. Still just putting a lot of damage down main. They need to deal with Ahog. They can't have him just constantly fighting on the side. The Nanoblade comes through from MaiPai, though. The Suzu for Stella! No more dash. But he's going to get the reset anyway. Only 2 kills with the Nanoblade, but maybe that's enough. Oh, and the follow-up kill onto Ahog was just as clean. Very nice right clicks. Gecko, unfortunately, getting caught in the Ravenous Vortexes for cleanup. As MaiPai wants to take as much space as he physically can, but yeah, you can't take space into 3 people, buddy. Sorry about that. Shouldn't bully him too much. He's done his job. Stella doing a pretty good job denying him, though. He's kind of being commanding a lot of attention on this right-hand side window. But is it actually enough? Pierrick caught way too far forwards there. Lights knocked out by Shinzu. He's got an Annihilation to play with. Maybe he wants to use it, but MaiPai finally catches Stella on the reflect kill. He finally shot one too many shots into the Genji that he wasn't supposed to do. As they start to go fast with the Lucio speed. However, Shinzu managed to take out Velo. He was just in the right place still. Although gets hindered, gets booped into the rest of the team, and it's too late for anyone to help him. Ahog tries. I admit, Ahog tries, but it's just not enough. You can't fix that kind of positioning, but you can kill the enemy Lucio and force the enemy Ram to stop pushing. Ahog once again finding these clutch pick kills on the backline of French Riviera. Keeping YouTube in the game still. Gecko might be saving this ult for the next Blizzard game. With Ahog going in, though. Another Nanoblade coming through for MaiPai, but the Tidal Blast comes in. Denies the kill onto Stella, but it doesn't matter because he goes to Gecko instead. Stella does eventually get taken out, and honestly, YouTube still don't have a good answer to this Nanoblade. Oh, the deflect kill as well. Bit of BM there on MaiPai's side. Shinzu is actually going to try and touch this. Whether or not he has the backup to do so, I don't think he does. Gecko gets taken out by Pierrick's Deadeye as well. No amount of Bastion ult is going to get you out of that. That was a weird touch from Shinzo, I can't lie. The rest of his team seemed pretty caught off guard by it as well. All of a sudden, they don't. French Riviera, just like YouTube, they don't want to give YouTube the opportunity to hold them on this corner. They want to get past this as soon as they can. With beat and Annihilation ready, they probably have a good enough ult economy to do it. If they want to take a fight fast, they could, I think. YouTube definitely don't have the ults to contend them. Although Stella. Once Stella uses form, they are going to beat. Try and go fast. Stella gets taken out immediately by Pierrick. As LES Punch uses the speed from Lulu Trim. Pops Annihilation. Oh, just about catches the tail end of it. And all of a sudden, it's still competitive. Both teams are very much still in this. Only just over a minute for both teams going into round 3 and 4. But I think that's all they need.
Initiating match.
They're going to be very, very, very hard pressed, I think is the right word, to get much more than maybe first point. The fuck is happening to the car? Whoa!
Ready for battle.
They will not be ready for us.
You haven't slept. Yeah. Was up last night. Thinking about who we used to be.
I try to...
Similar comps coming through.
Hey, yeah.
In fact, the exact same comps on the side of YouTube. French Riviera may be opting for a little bit of a Tracer. Tracer did get nerfed pretty heavily this patch. Oh no, Pierrick's just playing Mystery Heroes. My bad.
For the moment, we have a common purpose. Let's focus on that.
Un certain je ne sais quoi. That's what this comp has, a certain je ne sais quoi. Oh no, Pierrick! Does find headshot, but not on a squishy. That's unfortunate. Similar to last time, they're going to play up here, whereas French Riviera are just going to force the cart as much as they can. Arhog doesn't quite get caught by the vortex. Stella is getting pretty hounded as well. But it's not enough, unfortunately, for YouTube. Shinzu tries to go on a little bit of a mad flank. Does actually manage to cut off the backline pretty effectively, but Arhog gets taken out, and Shinzu doesn't have the support from his backline that he needs. Lulutrim gets taken out cross-map by Stella's bombs, though. That was a nasty kill. If YouTube have the opportunity to regroup and restabilize, they could do it. Actually, French Riviera have had to back off. Although saying that, someone needs to touch from the side of French Riviera. Oh, they are going to be able to. But saying that, Shinzu takes out 2. Arhog is back and he's in business. Just blocking just needs to live. Velo. TP forced from Velo. And he manages to get the Kitsune rush off. Shinzu just managed to clean up, but LES punch in contrast is taken out with Gecko and Arhog. And has managed to take out Shinzu as well. Rizwood finally cleans up LES punch, but I think the damage is already done unless Stella can do some sort of miracle play versus Pierrick. Which it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do. That is first point. And I know I said it's going to take a miracle to come up with much more than that, but My Pie does have the blade. I know he doesn't have nano this time, but if his past couple blades have been anything to go off of, we should be in for a bit of a treat. Stella no longer has form. Nearly kills himself with the deflect. The blade comes through from My Pie. Finds Stella. Isn't going to find much else. Can't get the blade reset, but was Stella enough? Pierrick does get equalized. And My Pie finds Arhog as well. Gecko falls. The last one alive. On point is Shinzu. No more annihilation. And is giving himself the stagger of a century, unfortunately. He's still alive. Even though the beat gets... What? Weirdest beat EU, maybe? Shinzu is still very much alive and is preventing the rest of French Riviera from regrouping. They don't clear him! And he comes back when they last expected to clean it up. The fact that Shinzu lived there is disgusting. I have no idea how they didn't clean him up.
Initiating match.
I'm kind of incredulous. I feel like if they focus down Shinzu just a little bit more, I honestly think that they could have got second and got a decent bit into third.
Ready for battle.
Saying that though, it just wasn't meant to be. Even still, this is a pretty good push considering they had 1 minute and 6 seconds. And YouTube are going to have to put on a pretty good showing in order to actually match that push. It's important to mention that they do not have the advantage of Lulutrim's speed or beat, which helped them to secure so many of their kills. They're going to be heavily relying on the poke from Gecko, the raw damage from Stella, and these miracle plays and pincers from Arhog. Oh, French Riviera are holding close. Trying to burn as much time as possible because they know they have the advantage. Although Arhog straight away takes out Velo. He didn't bunker hard enough, I don't think. Taking Pierrick's attention in the backline. Drops him down to nearly 1 HP as Shinzu takes out My Pie. Stella, Shinzu, and Arhog to clean it up. Not the cleanest spawn hold I've ever seen in my life, but it did burn off about 30 seconds. And considering they just want to play for as much time as possible off the clock, they have the lead to be able to do so. All they need to do is win one fight.
30 seconds remaining.
And if they can really draw it out, they're going to be in a very good position. As Pyrrhic already takes out Arhog. A sliver of health remaining, but he got the job done. Yushu forced to back off, but they also need to touch within the next 7 seconds. French Riviera do not want to give him the opportunity to do so. Gecko caught in a Ravenous Vortex from behind. Shinzu trying to force his way on point. He does get the touch, so overtime is going to be triggered. But they need to do more than touch. They need to win a lot of engagements back to back, which is looking pretty rough to do so. Arhog trying to establish himself in this left side angle, but unfortunately there's just too many people from French Riviera there. Oh! But finds LES punch in this little corner, shoved him into the locker, beat his face in, took his lunch money. Finding the kills that they need. Time after time after time. Although I think it's a little bit too early to get excited. The ult situation is still looking quite supercharged on both teams. And they still need to push it all the way nearly to the end of second. French Riviera going for a pretty fast... Oh! Pretty fast fight. And the barrier does not last as long as they need it to. Pyrrhic's Deadeye takes out Shinzu. No more kills in the coming future, but Stella tries to take up Pyrrhic on his approach, doesn't manage to get it, and is held by Maipai. It's just going to be cleanup at this point forwards. The beat comes through from Lulu Trim. No one's dying on the side of French Riviera. And that's going to be map 2 to French Riviera. Unfortunately, that's the entire series. French Riviera, that was an incredibly close map going to 4 rounds. But unfortunately, French Riviera just had such a great attack on their second round. On their second attack, sorry. That YouTube, despite doing what is a pretty good attack for 1 minute and 14 seconds, just couldn't quite get it. And overall, that's a clean 2-0 to French Riviera. Very, very nice. Now I need to... Seeing as a little bit of behind the scenes tea, the way that they do this in terms of casting is really stupid. Because if I go on matches, I can't request to spectate the next one because they haven't been generated yet. I should be able to look at... Yeah, so there's only one match remaining and then they'll get generated. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'm gonna run an advert, like 2 minutes ago because of the delay. Actually, I'll leave it until the matches get generated. But other than that, I think I'm just going to, I need to go to the toilet, to be honest. And right now, unfortunately, there's not actually that much that I can do because the matches are not generated yet. Thank you very much for Rizwood and Arhog for stopping in, by the way. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be right back. I'm back. Shinza GG's unfortunate first loss, but we come back stronger. That's absolutely true. And I was actually planning on following YouTube OW specifically for these matches. Why? British. That's basically the reason. So if you're part of YouTube OW, or part of their fans, don't touch that dial now, because we're going to be going straight back into it once I get to request the next match. Thank you very much for the follow, Shinzu. Appreciate it. But unfortunately, there's not exactly a lot I can do other than just wait for these matches to finish. So I may as well... Oh, it's not the only ones that are done. Let's spy on a few of the other teams, shall we? I think we should. No Ottaway 2-0 Telesi Vortex, RIP. I'm at Sandoria, NTC, 2-0, Fat Pigs, Dragon Soul. I played in Dragon Soul years and years and years ago. And it's all different players now. It's Gluton Gaming. By the way, if there are, like, other matches that you want to see, by the way, we are all in a Discord. The FaceIt Advanced Discord. The original one got shut down, because Chilicuerda/Aiden got salty. But there is a new one. It's being managed by Myro. If you want to join it, please feel free. If you need the link, I don't know if I should post it. I will post it. Invite people. Or send a server invite. So this is going to be a little bit delayed, because there is a 2-minute delay. But it will be in the chat 2 minutes ago. So if you want to join that, get involved, please feel free. I'd love for it to be as vibrant of a server as it was for Season 6. That would be amazing. Right now, it's only just quite a few of the most dedicated players and a few of the casters like myself. And to be honest, with the fall of the original Advanced server, a lot of them have... a lot of the people in it have migrated to the Sheffield Talent Development server, because that's very, very active. But that's a little bit more memey. And also, I can't make an invite link for that, because at least I don't think so. So that's probably your best protocol. In the meantime, maybe we should do some OWCSL, because this is going to take a while. I need to just snipe the upcoming thing here. So if you'll give me just a second, because I need to... I'm not showing the rest of my browser. I'll also need to change the text. Forgot to do that in my excitement. There we go. So let me just get up OWCSL. There we go. Literally just because I don't want you to see the rest of my, like, browser. So in the meantime, start immediately. Sugar-free. Fuck. Okay. Not NA, not NA, not DPS, not SSG. Let's go max. Korean tank player, not for Crazy Raccoon. Junbin. He's on Falcons. What? Wait, I'm stupid. Who's Falcons? Does Smurf still play? Smurf was on Falcons. I don't know if he still is. No. That's really annoying. Who's the tank for Falcons? I might use the little inspiration thing. Belos Ria is a shout, actually. Oh fuck, he's in China region? I didn't know that. my Overwatch CS knowledge is really bad. Korean tank player in Korea region. Oh my god, who is Mailgaru? What is that? Who's the one for Zeta division as well? Bernard. Okay, so it is Falcons. It quite literally is Falcons. It has to be. But who is the tank for Falcons? I genuinely don't know. I should know. Why does my brain say Exodial? It's not fucking Exodial. I don't even think Exodial plays tank. You have to look at all of these. Bernard, Billading, Bliss, Chorong, Chase, Checkmate, Choice A1, Cinnabar, CJ. It's not any of these. Koffa is EU. Donghak. Is it Donghak? It's not Donghak. Who does Donghak play for? I actually do not. Again, I don't know. Let's find out. Zeta. Oh my god. Okay. This is gonna really annoy me. Hanbin? It could be Hanbin. Oh, it was the right team! Someone! Oh, for... I'm so awful at this. To be honest, right, apart from, like, these two, these weren't bad guesses. Sorry, apart from these two, this was a good guess, this was an alright guess, this was good, this was good, this was good. I just threw because I forgot that Jinmin was also on Crazy Raccoon, and I didn't know that Bellasaria was in China region and not Asia. Oh. Awful. Upcoming, no scheduled. Formerly Hidama takes the second map over... Jesus Christ. Vohitettu. Substitution. They're making player changes? Is that the one that we're waiting on? Oh no, we're also waiting for Team Ramp Agent. I got one more in me. Oh, these, yeah, and then they're the two that we're waiting on. Oh, sorry, also Luna Nera and TM Orchids. Is that actually associated with real Twisted Minds? Huh? What? What? Best of what? Best of 3. What? Wait. Wait. 3-0? That's not what the rest of the scoreboard says, but sure. Oh, I can just do ongoing, can't I? Yeah. Okay, so Dundee versus Chaos Co. Time to connect. Oh, that's real nice. T90, Armada, Orion, Tartan Boss, Silly Goose, Eternal Salt, Moon Alley, Caldix, the SCS, Carol. Out to reality. Who do you think is going to win? Should we make bets for something to do? Lunar Nera and TM Orchids. This is wrong, obviously. Just looking at it, I think I want Twisted Minds Orchids to win, just because I like Twisted Minds. I don't know who Lunar Nera are. This one should be decided. This is going to be the last map that's like, you know, actually played. Unless one of them just fails to connect and then DQs. Which is a real possibility. These guys are having a 15-minute long game. Oh, it's Dorado. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Maybe going to 4 rounds. And we've got a Adrenaline Sapi on push map, so this one's going to be over soon. Alex! Alex TFM! Oh, I want him to win. Lexa! I know both of these people. I want these to win. I really hope Team Rampage wins. Alex TFM is in the Sheffield Town Development server, and Lexa, if it's the same Lexa, is a player I coached for a little bit. Alex TFM also cheats at Wordle, I'm convinced. Okay, so this map actually did start. It's a shame that I can't spectate them. I'm going to run an ad 2 minutes ago, by the way, because it's just so that we're clear for the next hour or so. It's only a minute, but it's just so that I can keep it. I'm trying to do it in a way that, like, as there's as little interruption to the actual games as possible. And also, I really don't want... this is going to be 2 minutes ago for you now. But I really don't like how often it, like, pushes you to do ads. It was saying, like, oh, the default was, like, 3 minutes of ads per hour, and I'm like, fuck that. I don't care about money from this. I really do not care. I just want, like, there to be as little interruption to the games as physically possible. And it didn't like that. It tried to it tried to say, like, oh, if you want to do that, we're gonna, like, force there to be pre-roll ads. And I'm like, just let me do what I want. You're not making any money off me anyway. Go away. Yeah, Morma's having the exact same reaction that I did. Alex TFM. Love Alex. Poor Alex. Oh, he's Greek. I just came back from Greece. It was great. He's number 3 in Greece. What a Chad, honestly. Do you ever think about how some regions just like don't have players ever? It's kind of weird. When was the last time that you saw like a high-ranking Hungarian player? Oh wait. Or like a high-ranking I'm trying to think. There's a lot of Arab players, but like, you know, a high-ranked Sudanian player or something. I don't know. Oh, Alex's match was decided. Where is it? Where is it? Show me. Yes! Alex won! I'm so happy. Now we just got to wait for these. I don't know whether I should just like put on a video or something. I feel like a teacher who's waiting to do something because one of their students won't stop talking, and I'm just like, please, just let me do the lesson. I want to do the lesson. Instead of just going to sit here refreshing. I do want to see the outcome of the Twisted Minds map as well. I want Twisted Minds to win. But this one is going to be the main kicker. Oh, at the very least it's Flashpoint, so it can't go on for like ages. And then I kind of need to have like I need to have YouTube's next map. Like, let me open the broadcast ticket now. And then like preload it with the rest of the info that I need. For those that don't know, if you want to spectate a match, you need to like get all of the info that you need in advance. So you submit a ticket and you say like, oh, what's your account? What division is it? And what's the match room that you need, that you want to cast, right? Which is a nice system, and I really, really like it when the brackets are like you know, generated in advance. The problem is when they're fucking not. And the thing is, it's a round robin anyway, so you should know. Unless you're waiting to do like seeding calculations, which makes sense, right? But still, you could do like confidence values, right? You could like make an estimated bracket. Once there's like one match left, you can do the majority of like the rooms, right? And then leave a few with like different confidence values, saying like, oh, if they win, we'll give them this. If they lose, we'll give them this. Do you know what I mean? It's not... And that would make everything so much easier for everyone else, because then people that wanted to, like, schedule their matches, right, and, like, submit these broadcast tickets, they could do it in advance and then not have to, like, rush. Because I literally got told, oh, just snipe it at the last second. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. But I don't think I have a choice. This is a long game of Dorado, dude. 22 minutes. Good lord. I mean, in all honesty, this one might finish before the other one. It's Flashpoint, so they don't tend to last as long anyway. Oh, it just finished! I need to see Twisted Minds. What am I doing? I can do this. Oops. Why can I not use Control F? Does it not count as text? Sorry, I just bumped the mic. Yes! Tian Orchids won. When I go to Stockholm, I should, like, bet on the winner. Even though the team that I want to win at the OWCS Grand Finals, World Finals, sorry, will not win. Because I want Team Peps to win. And they're not gonna win. I would love Team Peps to win. Just because I really like Dip. And I think it's funny. Because it's a miracle that they're even there in the first place. So if they took, like, the entire thing, I would love that so much. I just honestly hope they don't get knocked out within, like, the first 2 matches that they play. Assuming that they're in, they won't be in winners bracket anyway, will they? Because they'll be a low seed. I think they'll start in losers and then get knocked out very quickly. Which is sad, because I want them to... I want to watch them play properly. Because then, right, if I'm thinking of this correctly, once this match is done, right, I should be able to just immediately grab the room link from upcoming, right? Or am I mistaken? Because for those who don't know... oh, I need to change the stream info, that's... Oh, no, I don't. What YouTube OW all matches. This... I want the Dundee guys to win, because it's Dundee, and... Those who don't know, that's a, province in Scotland. I think. I might have just embarrassed myself. Hold on, I need to look this up. Okay, it is in Scotland. We're fine, we're fine. It's not a province, it's a city. It's a place in Scotland. It's near the River Tay. I only know that because I just literally looked it up then. I'm legit gonna crash out. I'm too hyped for this. And also I want to scorn the entire, like, FaceIt League systems designers. Because what do you mean, like, in a place like this where the matches are generated, like, very, very procedurally, that I can't do anything in advance, and I've got to just race, like, the generation in order to get in time? What do you mean? I should have, like, something to do in between games. Oh, sorry, in between matches. I could genuinely just, like... I think I can open also without, like, completely crashing my computer, but I think that might drive people away. Oh my god. Ubiquitous Proach 4DQGKQ. What the fuck are you supposed to pronounce that? Cheap viewers on nujna.com. I'm okay, thank you. Oh, I saw a thing. It literally just moved in front of my eyes, I swear. Yeah! What do you mean voting? Got him. Got him. Hold on. There we go. Instantly. And I just need them to put me in quickly. It's being seen. Okay. Now I can actually change the text, which is nice. So this one, YouTube versus ELMNT Flying. Oh god, we have 2 Stellas. Actually, wait a minute. Oh god. I just realized that. Okay, I'm in. I'm in. Let's go. We are back. Thank God. Okay. So I need to think Stel 4. I'm going to call her Stel 4. First map pick is ELMNT Flying's. And they're really thinking about it very, very hard. They're going to pick Nepal, which is a pretty good start. I always like to see Nepal. I feel like... No, actually, Busan is way more, like, hated. Unfairly hated, I would say, than Nepal. People tend to like Nepal. I love how they still have this, like, you know, picking who is on attack thing on control. I think it's very funny. I don't really think it matters who's on red team. So I also don't know why they're taking so long to pick. Maybe they just want as much time to prepare as physically possible. That's probably the case, to be honest. I actually have an idea. For the next match, assuming that we finish early, I will just run an ad as soon as like I see the brackets generate, because then it'll be 2 minutes in the past. So, if you see an ad, that means that the match is coming in 2 minutes. That's what I'm gonna do. I will have to run one in between maps 1 and 2 though, unfortunately. Pains me to do so. That was my Discord, don't worry. It's all the automated DMs that I get from FaceIt. Thank you for using our service. We know you hate automated DMs, then stop sending them. ELMNT Flying to ban Genji in the first map. Very interesting. Genji's not as strong as he once was, to be honest. In the previous, like, patch, they nerfed his projectile size by half. And while that didn't, that didn't kill Genji, it did make him, a little bit harder, a little bit less consistent. So maybe they're just terrified. They're just terrified of the Genji. I don't know why you would be, particularly. Hell, if we see Arhug on Venture, then maybe it'll be him instead of Stella playing the Genji. Maybe they saw Arhug flex to Venture and they were like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. And as we wait to see the ban from YouTube, this is another thing that I, don't love. I can't see the ban straight away, but that's nowhere near as egregious as all the other stuff, so I'll let it slide. And they're really waiting a long time for it to be finalized. I think this is just all the technical stuff. Either way, the wait is finally nearly over, and I can actually watch some Overwatch again instead of staring at the FaceIt screen. It's a very nice looking website. Black, orange, ooh. I would like to look at something else now. God, they're really taking their time, aren't they? Let me just clear these little DMs that I've got. Here's a transcript of your ticket. That's nice. Oh, Shinzu! You joined the advanced server. Very nice. Good to see you. Only 12 seconds left before things default, so hopefully we actually get to see the ban. Zarya! Interesting! ELMNT Flying having some technical issues. I'm going to switch to the Overwatch screen so you know what I mean. But that's not a full team. As far... as far as I know, Overwatch is a 5v5 game. And this is not 5v5. Love you, Stella. Thank you. Oh my god, hi Twitch. Hi Big Lilith for you. This is no game. I swear to God, if this is a DQ and I've got to waste time for another like 30, not even 30 minutes, it's like an hour. I'm just gonna like, I can't even play ranked because the way that I have to do it is I have to cap my FPS at 60. Otherwise, my OBS like has a seizure. So I don't think this is going to be a real game, unfortunately. Oh. We have 3 minutes and 30 seconds before the game defaults. Why only our games? I have no idea. I mean, it's a free win, technically. So... It's just annoying, to be honest. So we go 1 for 1. I guess I'm gonna update the text. Like... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. That's... That's what I want. It's just annoying, to be honest. Oh, God. You know what, Shinzu? You're absolutely right. I should ban this guy. I should ban all of them, to be honest. I just don't. Oh, this is fucking weird. Can I not just, like... Why can't I ban? Oh, I can ban. Yeah, get permabanned, idiot. Oh, I banned stream elements. Wait. This is not what... That's not what I wanted to do. How do I unban? Wait. No. Stream elements. Bans. Unban. How do I unban? Unban. Fuck's sake. Oh well. I guess we go back to waiting. I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. I'm gonna probably run an ad when I'm back. Just so that it's less... Well, no, because I'll just run it when, like, the next match is. But I need to think of something to do in the meantime. So if you have any suggestions, please put them in the chat, because I have no idea. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll put like a ad through for like 2 minutes ago. No. I said I wouldn't do that. That's right. I think because I'm gonna have to like do something for quite a while, because the thing is, like, if I go to matches now, right? Half of them haven't even started yet. Like, we're gonna have a lot to do. Upcoming, no scheduled. And then all of them are ongoing. Some of them started 10 minutes ago because we've been waiting so long. Just to get kicked out of the lobby, right? All of these ones that are voting, don't know what happened with them. Oh yeah, they're still going. They're on game 2, for example. Even though the scores are missing. It's just annoying. So, yeah, ELMNT Flying didn't show up. And the Kabir Kingdom didn't show up either. AFK. Can we, like, bully them? Can we, like, do anything to, like, punish them for not showing up? Team underscore shadow 1236 didn't show up either. Team underscore Kexa didn't show up either. Although, to be honest, with names like those, I'm not immediately surprised. What is that? Skill level 2? Skill level 3? Skill level... What is this? The thing that is strange to me is that bans came through, right? They banned Genji. And that's not like a default ban. I really don't know how the bans come through. They chose the map. They chose the map, they had first ban, and then they still didn't show up for the match. It's... oh. Anyway. I don't really know what to do for the next... I don't know. 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So... I think... I'm going to have to be a little bit creative. I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to put, like, some nice... I would put some, like, actual good music on. But unfortunately... I don't want to get copyright struck. Otherwise, I'd put on the Bring Me the Horizon low files, and put on like the lo-fi version of Can You Feel My Heart. So I'm gonna put this on, and we're gonna do something a little bit unconventional. I've got a like live OBS editing, right? This might look a little bit scuffed. But I'm gonna try to, like... do something that's not intensive, right? And I found out the other day, right, that there's like... there was a game that I used to play when I was younger called Adventure Quest. And there was... the story behind it is because I was watching a YouTube video and it was like, oh, what are things that you can do to, like, not get screwed over by, like, seasonal affective disorder, which I don't have, but you don't need to have that to feel like a bit crap, that everything's miserable and wet and horrible. So, one of the tips on it was to play old, like, MMORPGs. Go watch some other POV of different games. Can I do that? Oh, wait, shit, no, you're right, I can. I just need to request it, don't I? Oh, you're so right. Yeah, fuck my MMORPG thing. No, I'm gonna do that. I want to see orchids. Wait, no. Where's Team Rampage? There. Let me request this real quick. Hold on. For some reason, I had it in my head that, like, I needed to, like, only stick to it. And it would just kind of, if it got cancelled, then it's whatever. But I can absolutely do that. You're so right. I've put in a ticket now, and I just hope that this doesn't end like before I get in, because the score is like dead, right? The score is 0-0. My original match got cancelled due to a no-show. Put that in. And so I have requested to join this one. I don't know what. I love to see Shinzu, like, waving to himself in the Discord as well. That's real cool. Unfortunately, nobody's responding to my ticket. So I don't know what's happening. I feel like I've tried to. The original one got cancelled, right? And then I submit a ticket for another one. And I think I can't get in because the match is in progress. So unless Team Rampage, like, evens it out and they go 1-1, then I don't think I'll be able to do this one. Which, this is why we should all boycott ELMNT Flying for not actually showing up to the matches. If it was just one person, right, I would forgive it. But it was like the entire team just didn't show up. Which is kind of awful. But yeah, nobody's I'm not showing my Discord obviously, but nobody is responding to the ticket. Huh. And I don't want to just, like, spam them with tickets. But I think the reason why is because we got in, like... Oh, that's... Oh my god, that's not the overall score, that's the map score. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. What is this delay, Lexa? This is, you've got to have a 2-minute delay to stream any FaceIt matches. To avoid having, like, screen cheating. It's just a rule that you've got to abide by. It's unfortunate, but it's you've just got to follow it in order to actually do it. Otherwise, you'll get into like a kind of a lot of trouble, and you'll probably get like blacklisted from doing it. I was okay. I forgot to do it at first, but I was fine because the delay started before any actual matches were on, because I was one of the players noticed that there was no delay in the lobby screen, so I was okay. But if you like don't have delay, it'll mess you up. You might be able to get away with it once or twice, but I don't really want to test that. Oh dear. I would not... If I can't get into another game, and like I've just got to wait, I would not blame you for just like coming back in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. Because this is, yeah. For people that actually want something to watch, I will put on the like little crap MMO thing that I was talking about before. And I'll just have to like make it quick. What I'll do is literally make a new scene in OBS. This is live like service, not service. Working on like live wires. Panic, what do I do? Oh fuck. No, don't do that. And I'm literally just gonna create new. Why can I not? Oh no, there it is. This is... I'm so sorry, this is so scuffed. Right. There we go. This is like just so you've got something to look at, right? It's this little thing here. Is ELMNT Psychic play? I don't know. I've submitted a ticket to get into another match, but I can't force myself into a different match, right? I need to be invited in by the FaceIt admins, and they're not doing that. So I have no idea when I'm gonna be able to get in. If anything, I should just be able to, like... I'll keep refreshing this. Well, no, I don't even need to. I just need to, like, keep checking my Discord, right? Hey, this game is currently ongoing and we cannot add you. Please tag us when map is over and we can add you to the next one. Yeah, that's what I thought was going on. Okay, so I need to keep an eye on this then. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Oh dear. Do I need to do this? I kind of just want this to go away. Oh, can I skip tutorial? Yeah. So you will not get the achievements? I don't care. I do not care. The thing is, I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go in this. Because you can go to like all these different places. I used to play this when I was like 5 or something. Maybe a little bit older than that. I'm gonna zoom out. Oh my god, I can't even read that text. It's tiny. Doomwood level 1 to 50? That is the worst, like, level thing I think I've ever seen. Green Guard. Noobshire. Oh yeah. I'm level 5. Clubhouse. For members only. That's not good. Battle Under. 1 to 45. How do you have that big of like a gap? Alright, so this guy... that's really loud. Considering there's like 0 music, the sound effects is so loud. I just need to keep refreshing the match lobby. Trust me, I do have it open. And I'm just waiting. I've got to keep refreshing it, unfortunately. Like every few minutes. Because the thing with it is, for some reason, FaceIt doesn't update automatically, right? So, when I, like, I have the lobby open, and I'm waiting and wondering, like, oh, where is, where do I go? Sorry. I'm wondering, like, how long is it going to take? How are things going? You know, do I have the things that I need to have in place? Am I going to be told when the match is over so I can tag the guy and be added to the lobby? And he just doesn't tell me. It does not tell me. Like, none of the numbers update until I refresh. Because I assume it just, like, checks once. And, like, never again. So because it only checks once, I literally have no idea when, like, they're capping. I have no idea when the match is over. I literally just have to keep refreshing it. Clover Counterwatch did... Because the thing is, it's already on map 2, right? And Clover Counterwatch full capped on Midtown. Wait, I'm so dumb. Hold on, hold on. Let me make this a little bit visually better. Give me 1 sec. I've got to put a filter on it to crop it so that it doesn't look awful. There you go. Oh, still... Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now it looks a little bit less awful. Now if I refresh this, it'll actually show up. But if it's 17 minutes, and they will be running out of time here. The score's 1-3, and they haven't actually, like... That's really rough. They've been on 1-3 for quite a while now. Is the only thing I'm worried about. Because if they are on 1-3 and the map's been going on for 17 minutes. Okay, it was a 2-0 anyway. So yeah, not getting into this one, I'm afraid. That's so ass though. Just because I like the team for some reason the original team decided, oh, I'm just not gonna show up. So now we have to deal with this. Like, there's no point for me to tag the guy in the ticket because the game's over anyway. So I'm gonna close the ticket myself. And then I can sort of go, right. Yeah, a lot of them have finished in O2s. We're just waiting for, like, the, This one's probably going to be the one to finish last. A lot of them are 1-1. You know, there's quite a few, other ones as well. This is going to finish. This one I'm surprised hasn't finished yet. Oh, it's Kings, that's why. So I think that one's going to be the last one. But I think if I want... Again, assuming that, like... I'd need Talasy to win. I'd need Talasy Payne to win that. In order to, like... actually make a point of it. But they're making it... But Dreams Trackers are making it pretty competitive. Actually, no, 3-1. It's, oh, yeah, they've actually just capped. So... potentially true. Okay. Which ones are still ongoing? How many are left? Quite a lot, actually. French Riviera Academy going against Element and Sampdoria. Oh. Yeah. There's honestly not that much I can do, because if I submit a ticket for, let's say I submit a ticket for this one, there's no point submitting a ticket for all the ones that are 1-1, so that gets rid of, like, most of them, right? That's not worth doing. That's not worth doing. That's not worth doing. The only ones that I could physically, like, get into reasonably is all of the 1-0 ones. But, or 0-1. But things have to wait for the next, like, game to be finished anyway. If they end up being 2-0s and don't go to 1-1, then I'm not going to get in anyway. It's kind of just really annoying. So I think I might genuinely just have to wait for round 6. As much as I don't want to. Holy. These are big lads. I wonder if I can, like... I wonder how quickly I'll get mauled. What happens if you die? I actually don't know. I can't remember. So yeah, let's try and... I dodged. Insane. I dodged again. Let's go. Just keep dodging. Uh-oh. I take 118 damage a hit. Well. I wanted to find out what happens when I died. How am I nearly out DPSing this thing? Is footwork dead? Don't tell me I can... Wait. Wait. This was not supposed to happen. If I beat this thing, I swear to God. I was trying to find out what happens if I died. And I beat something that's level 18 at level 5. This is a stupid game. Maybe dodge is just OP. Let's try the other one. I don't know what these 3 stars mean, but... Oh, that was a bad usage of that ability. That's like, does more damage, but makes the enemy take more damage below 40% HP. I just animation cancelled my footwork as well. Why can I kill these guys? I'm level 6. No. Ugh. Story. There's a story. Oh, I probably should have went here. The gates of the town of Swordhaven, which has been overrun by the undead. Oh, music. Okay. That's very loud. Should have turned those things off as well. Ongoing. They're all 1-1. Telesi's 1-1. Yeah. They're all 1-1, so I can't really get on them. Oh, the Hong Kong Boys is 0-1, but I know for a fact that Myra's streaming Hong Kong Boys. So I can't get in that anyway. I'd be encroaching on his turf. Prepare yourself, travel, invasion. Waits outside the castle gate. Okay, so down there. I mean, these guys are quite pathetic considering I managed to kill a level 18 thing. I know this game is made for literal children like me when I was 6. Nice of the pactagonal table, that's cool. Enter the gates, defeated Fire Mage 4. Oh, he's like dead. But I feel like there's a lot of like just killing the same things over and over again. I think that was... I do remember that being kind of the case when I was younger as well, but I don't think I was like, you know, optimizing my skill rotation as a 6-year-old. I mean, I'm not now because I don't need to, but if I just do footwork now, I clicked on myself, so now I've wasted a lot of time from the footwork thing. And now it's gone. If I click on it instead... There we go, now I can get the footwork thing. I think the footwork thing is what allows me to dodge that much. Well, this guy's just got really shit accuracy, like. There we go. Go north through the gate. The fact that, like, that's linked to what quests you have open is actually kind of cool. Okay, but either way, I'm going to keep refreshing all of this every so often. Galactic Rebels and Chaos Co. have had a match that has lasted 23 minutes. They both full capped. So now they're going to 4 rounds. Also, who's pinging me on Overwatch? Oh. Oh, of course, it's Scrim Hour. Yeah, my bad. So everyone's coming online at the same time. Skullcrusher Mountain. Slain Skeletal Soldier. This game is literally just kill the same mobs over and over again. But to be honest, so are most MMORPGs, so... I can't really say anything. I also have no idea if any of these items are even worth keeping. I'm sure there are some people that still like, never stopped playing this game, even back from like 2010. And I'm majorly behind on the meta of a children's game. Weirdly enough, I can use skills on dead targets and it like auto aggros. Oh, and then you just work your way through. Frozen Bonehead. Whatever they are. Oh, I didn't read the text, actually. It does not tell me where they are. Okay. Does it mean the Skeletal Ice Mage? Yeah, it does. Okay, so they're just using slurs. Frozen Bonehead. Well, it's because there's only one of them, I can't just, like, insta go with, like, my skills. Gotta wait for them to respawn. Which they do respawn pretty quick, but, like... Then what is the Undead Giant? Defeat the undead giant before he succeeds and bring back his undead giant sword to boost the morale of the townsfolk. I don't know where that is. Oh, am I supposed to be progressing? I think so. Maybe I was supposed to kill these guys instead of just focusing on all the ones back there. But there's like little guys all over. Someone's late for scrim. Suspiciously logging into Overwatch 4 minutes before, after scrim time. There we go. It's only level 3. I've taken shits more threatening than you. There we go. Right, time for another refresh. What's going on? Just the ongoing ones. They are becoming less and less. Okay, so this one should be done soon, depending on what map it is. Oh, is map 3 always escort? I don't remember that being the case. There was a push map that someone did. That's the one I just clicked on. Different one, please. Yeah, New Queen Street. So some of them will be done relatively soon. Oh my god. If I had to make a guess on which one would end the fastest, oh sorry, take the longest. Oh, that's Flashpoint. I'm going to try to work out which one I think is going to be the last one. This one. Most probably, it's this one. I bet it's this one. Just because, right? It's King's Row. And as we all know, King's Row takes ages if both teams cap. That's 1 frame per year cutscene this is. Oh, I need to advance it. I turned the sound effects down. Why is it so loud? We are so boned. Bad choice of words. Why is this so loud? Other. Let's affect the volume of music and sound effects as well. Why? Is this a master volume? Robina. Just talk to the knights. Okay. Need to find the knights first. Oh, I can't go there because it's very clearly blocked off and I'm just dumb. I just noticed that one of the guys in this, like, match that I've got, the match lobby that I've got open, has a Liverpool like icon. More British people. Would have been nice to see them as well. But unfortunately, I'm being baited. The door is blocked. Talk to Robina to gain access. I can't. Sirloin. Like I said, as soon as I know when the matches like get generated, I'll run an ad, which will appear 2 minutes before, like you actually see anything, to get it out of the way before the next like before it like interrupts. Because if I don't run it manually, it will do it automatically, and if it does it automatically in the middle of a match, then no one's going to be happy with that. So as soon as I know when things are happening, I'll do it. I kind of see why I liked this as a kid. Used to be able to play it just in the web browser as well, which is I think more why I liked it. Flash games were the shit back in the day. Because obviously with my little crap laptop, I couldn't play anything that was actually like, in any ways demanding. I did not have a gaming PC at like 6 years old. I was using my mum's laptop to play stuff like this. I also remember, you know those free website builders? Like Wix, or that kind of thing? I distinctly remember using those, but instead of making like a website that was actually about me, like I probably should have done, I tried to make like a made-up charity organization in my head, and tried to make a fake website for the fake charity organization. Which I thought was kind of funny, looking back on it, because like, who does that? If you give a little kid like, oh, website building tools, they're gonna be like, oh, this is what I like, this is me, you know. Oh, hello. Instead I made a fake charity, because I thought that was fun, apparently. Never cease to amaze me. Let me refresh this, actually, see where we're at. Oh, it has been updating automatically, my bad. 3-1. The reason why I'm keeping this match open is because this is, I think, going to be the last one that, like, exists. You've been a council dead to reach my throne, but the final moments of this war draw near. You'll be forced to make a most important decision. Will you use your great power and skill for good or evil, or next? You would rather battle like alongside the army of undead? I think you're making the wrong choice, but reflect just freedom to do so. Why can I like just choose both? Is this going to be super loud? Oh, thank God. That volume, that master volume slider actually changed it. Fwost OW loading into the lobby be like. If you get that, you're cool. Shout out Fwost, my favourite flex support player. who's now abandoning flex support to play Junker Queen instead. I can see why I got into anime when I was younger, if this is the kind of stuff that I was playing as a kid. As a kid, this is like sick. Look at this. Oh, it's time for you to choose your allegiance. I'm evil. Easily. The evil guy has a cooler weapon, and he has hot women, apparently.
Back off.
Dies of cringe. Oh wow. So there's good and there's evil, and then there's like chaos, I think. Long unlive the Shadow Scythe. This foretold TikTok slang. Oh my god. No, my evil guy just disappeared. Got cooked. Isn't this like hundreds of miles away? How can they see each other? You're right, Moma. Shut up, Wast. Oh, I was right, Chaos. Wait, nah. This is Adventure Quest. Yes. Yeah. I was desperately I wanted something on, and I remembered that it existed a few days ago. Sorry, I wanted something on the screen whilst I'm waiting for these bloody matches to finish. And I remember that this, like, I made an account again. Join us in our next adventure as we explore the crash site and discover the answers to some of these questions. Shop. Necrotic Blade of Chaos. Venom Head of Chaos. They're all 19 DPS. Don't I have a weapon that's better than that? Yeah. I forgot where to go now. Already. That's so bad. Shadowfall is the home to Gravelin, Embers of the Shadow Scythe. Those wish to fight for evil start here. Let's go. And it's 3-3. It's 3-3, so they're going to round 3 and 4. Well, maybe just round 3. I don't know, because it's Kings, right? So maybe one of them capped an OT, and the other one had more than a minute. I don't know. Oh, that's a good point as well. I should, like, preload the broadcast request, now that I think about it. There we go. Now I can wait for the match room. Oh! Wait, they won. Someone won. Wait. Wait. I was just about to go back into it. Hold on. Ongoing. No live matches. Let's go. What? Hello? Isn't it supposed to be around 6? Did I catch them, like, just as they were being generated? Wait. No. All of them finished. I was right that one was the last one. No scheduled matches, no live matches. What are we doing? I thought there was around 6. Standings. No standings yet. Jesus Christ. GG Watty House. 5-0. Can we have, like, a bit of clarity? What's going on? I don't want to look in the Discord because I don't want to, like... Oh, I can look at it on my phone, actually. Got a big brain. I might go to the toilet as well. Just quick, just in case. Okay, ow. Oh shit, I just knocked over half the stuff on my desk. Okay, is there matches? Please. No? I swear there was 6 rounds. Am I wrong? Format Swiss. I actually can't remember what that means. Round 6! Yeah, look. As soon as possible. Okay, so thank God I'm not going insane. But if there's supposed to be a round 6, then, like, where is it? I need to look on Discord. Hold on. Announcements. Anything in here? It's ads. It's that's fantastic. Rulebook changes. No. Nothing in there. Twitter feed. They're just posting match results for Advanced Division. Win a free trip to an OWCS LAN. I'm going anyway. Matches are going to appear once tournament starts. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Right. Where's YouTube? Where's YouTube? There. Hatsumari Legend. We are so back. We are so... Oh, run an ad now. So that it's, like, delay okay. So by the time that, like... You know. That was 2 minutes ago. Okay, okay. Put me in, Chief. I'm so ready. I just want to watch so much. Please don't DQ again. Please don't DQ again. 1, please put me in the match fast enough. 2, please don't DQ. Get rid of the lo-fi beats. We got game. No! They banned really quickly. Busan bans Freya. YouTube bans Freya straight away. Lineup is being finalized. Please, please, please don't go straight into map. Because I'm not in. And I want to be. No! Time to connect, 4 minutes. Okay, it's not started yet. It's not started yet. This is such an arse system for trying to get in, by the way. This is awful. On hold. Oh, thank you. What a darling. I was let in. Yes. Okay. Let's get it. Okay, panic over. We're finally in. Going straight over to Busan. My mind is not in casting mode. Because I was like, I had to wait for so long. I'm so excited. Right, okay. Okay. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Starting with Busan, and again, for YouTube, this is the second time today starting off with Busan Mecha Base. These are Mega Base then. This time against new faces. Up against Hatsumari. I can't remember the name of it.
Ready for battle.
Hatsumari Legend.
If they destroy any of my favorite magics, I'm coming for them.
And even though this time we got the Freya band, I don't think we had... We did not have the Lucio band, did we? Don't think so. Let me just check real quick. No, the band was Winston, not Lucio.
Round one. Action.
So very interestingly, neither team is choosing to run the Lucio. They're both running an alternate one, whether it's Juno for Gecko or Radifix on the Wu Yang. Estella goes straight away, immediately charging on Floggy to the complete ignorance of experience on Ram. Nearly finding the Tracer as well, forcing the recall, getting the stick as well. But they've got what they wanted. Neezy just take out R-Hug. And now that's probably going to give Floggy the time that they need to come back. Shinzu needs to find something quickly. Both cooldowns forced out. No more wave, no more Suzu, as the point actually goes straight over to, weirdly enough, Hatsumari Legend, with Stella again taking out experience, though. Point is going to go flipped straight back over to YouTube, though. After a kill onto experience on Ram. Experience switches over to the Diva. Very interesting to try and get rid of all of the pressure that's being pumped out by Stella. Nearly finds Needsy on the kitty. Not exactly. Early Bastionaut coming out. Trying to find something. Trying to bait out the slide. Does force the Surge away. Maybe it's not quite what we're after as Arhug finds the Tracer. That's a great pick to start off with. And with that one pick, all of their pressure has gone away. Arhug following it up with another pick onto Needsy. Nearly getting the Diva as well, but thinks better of it. Doesn't want to chase beyond what they're able to. Now just marking Floggy on the Sojourn on the side. And with the advantage with the speed ring, they actually can make rotations as a team much faster than the rest of Pachimani Legend. Stella does get taken out, but with the rest of the Kitsune Rush, Arhug just cleans them up in the back. Trying to stagger the baby Diva for as long as possible. Gets rid of the Tracer, but no. They don't want to give this baby Diva anything. Oh, that's so sad. Such a great stagger. A lot of ults now available for YouTube as well, with the Rampage coming through for Shinzu. Getting rid of Radofix straight away. Needsy did try to TP back. Didn't quite manage it though. Arhug finding the Sombra as well. Hasoria switching to Sombra just in some desperate attempt to deal with Arhug, but it just was not enough. Because Arhug coming back out with the Venture ult as well. And with the help of Stella finds both supports. Floggy does have a chance to turn things around with his little overclock, but it's not enough at all. Stella tries to find something. Experience, actually, with the Diva Bomb, finds Arhug and Shinzu, but it's just not enough. Who's there to touch? Radofix tries finally switching over to the Lucio, but it wasn't enough. He wasn't fast enough, and even if he was, he got took out by Stella moments afterwards anyway. I think Arhug, honest to God, is the MVP so far on YouTube. That's not to speak ill of Gecko or Rizwood either, because even though I've not been watching them, like watching their POBs as much, they have been doing work. Gecko, especially with that speed ring, that's what allowed them to maintain control over both of those lanes at once. They could outspeed them. I mean, Pachimari Legend have zero way to effectively match the speed that's coming out from them. They go straight into Cinema. They want to bunker a little bit. With experience on Diva, waiting for the correct moment to strike. Hasoria now on the Hanzo, trying to just match them. Immediately gets steamrolled by Stella. Rizwa taking out Needsy as well with the Kiriko differential, but we are going to end up with a pause. The timing of the pause kind of makes it seem like Hasoria rage quit, but he's still in the lobby, so that can't be the case. Unfortunately, a little bit of a technical difficulties, I think. If we have another DQ, I'm going to be very sad. I should touch wood. I do not want to manifest that into existence. Maybe someone's mouse, like, I don't know, disconnected, started spamming out. But even then, what we do know for certain is that 2 members of Pachimari Legend are already dead 6 seconds before the point even unlocks, due to an insane tempo play from YouTube. I don't know whether it was the speed from the Queen shout, or whether it was the speed from the speed ring. I think it was the speed from the Juno speed ring. But overall, if we just take like a little bit of a second to really appreciate the Busan skyline. I don't know what's going on, particularly. I'm not privy to that kind of information. All the players still appear to be in the lobby, so can I check that? We can have a look at stats. That's a rough stat line. The first one that I saw was Hasoria being 0-5. But we are going to resume straight away. The Gamer Rage has been suppressed as Stella advances his march in tank form. And with the pressure that they've exerted over Pachimari Legend, YouTube are in a firm position to just keep control of this point, not let it go. Ahog trying to act as like a pseudo anchor on this, but he needs help from Gecko to be able to do that. He's gonna get Shinzu also anchoring this little position. Ahog, they do not respect, and he gets the kill on Floggy as well. Immediately dashes away. He's baiting so much attention away from experience that they really can't do anything else. They have to address Ahog, but they can't seem to deal with him. Every single time he appears, he seems to get just a kill out of nowhere. And see, the Diva's trying to mark him as hard as she can, but it's just not working. In the meantime, while they're chasing Ahog, Stella gets a kill onto Nizu. And the rest of YouTube can just shoot into the back of the Diva. They're playing so far forward that Shinzu is on stairs next to their spawn. And they can't do anything about it. Ahog trying to play a little bit sneaky, just get scouted. But doesn't actually get punished. Oh, unfortunate for Stella there. Nearly got up on the high ground. Does have the bomb perk now. So with any luck, there's going to be quite a few things that they can do with it. Pachimari Legend have managed to find their way onto the other side of the point. They still don't have their kitty though. Their kitty's still in spawn. I stand corrected. That's because Rizwood is putting on a clinic. Getting 3. Hasuria Radofix and Needsy. Experience to top it off. Rizwood with the default skin on Kiriko. That is such aura. Kitsune rushing into their spawn. He is unkillable. Thanking his enemies for the clips that he just received on Kitty. And we're going to get it from the start as well. I missed the first half of it, so we're going to see it in full. A nice, very long-range kill on Tanidzu as he rushes forward. Immediately takes out the Sombra. You're trying to flank me? No, you do not. Oh, I need to change the text. My bad, I was so excited. Yeah, that's rough. Whoa! The bands came up so fast that I literally did not get chance to see them. I was just trying to fix the text. But I'll be able to see it in just a minute. And we go straight away to Runasabi. I did not get to see this. With the bans coming through being Venture and Lucio, the Venture absolutely struck fear into the hearts of Pachimari Legend. Ahog was just too clean with it. They could not deal with him, quite literally. All he did was act as an off-tank for the entire time. He acted as like a second tank for YouTube. And they put so much effort into finding and killing Ahog, but they just couldn't do it. He was too slippery, and that allowed the rest of YouTube to completely dominate the backline. Not even the backline, the front line were turning around to look at him. Oh, this is an interesting look for YouTube. Shinzu coming out on the ball. Not what I've not seen this kind of look from YouTube before. So it's very interesting to me to see where it goes.
5,
Gecko going to be on the Zen. They are going to be playing some kind of like, kind of just far playing comp with the trace of the ball is going to be the ones going in, the Soj as well, and the Zen kind of needs to stay behind, do his own thing. And whereas on the other end of the world, the Pachimani Legend, they have the Sombra, they have Reaper, they have Ram. They've got a very sort of like, I want to get on top of you, I want to brawl type of comp. Even with the Reaper, sorry, even with the Wu Yang and the Bap, that's still the MO of that team. Stella being forced away as well. With experience coming in with the first blood onto Arhog. Getting shot at in the back quite aggressively though, does not realize that Gecko stood right in front of him. Although both of the DPS for YouTube are now dead in the water, so I don't know if they're going to actually manage to get anything off this. As Pachimani Legend are going to start with first push. Getting 27 meters and counting. As the Sombra sets up for later. Floggy is doing the same thing as Arhog was before, acting as this second tank. Nearly gets chased out by Stella there. But now it is on the rest of Pachimani Legend to find them before they engage, but they can't manage to do it. Stella cleans up from the engage from Shinzu. Quick little 3k. As Floggy just decides, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. Nice little reset. A very clean dive from YouTube on there. And I think if you can't manage to find the members of YouTube before they get on those insane dives, then you're really going to struggle. You need to find them before they can set up. If you don't, then you're never going to be able to get to them. For example, Stella finding a pulse onto Radifix. And Shinzu finding the kill onto the Bap as well after diving him. Only the Zen heals for YouTube now. But this comp is not one that relies very heavily on healing in the first place. Oh, Loki!
Let's bring it home, people.
Stella tries to get him. You know, it's a 2 HP Reaper. You know, how threatening could it be? Floggy hits him with the one shot. As YouTube are actually about to take the lead here, nearly getting first checkpoint as well. Lead now goes over to YouTube. As they also get checkpoint. That's forward spawns enabled. As Hasoria and Stella are fighting in the backline. However, Hasoria has just done a little vanishing act. He gets the EMP off and gets Stella immediately, but it somehow, Arhog on the complete other end of the map manages to get Floggy. Seems to just get hacked out of his engage, but Rizwa does come straight out with the Kitsune. And Arhog manages to get the Bap straight away. Nobody else can make use of this window. Except for Hasuria. Shinzu manages to clean up with a 3k of his own. No meaningful dent has been put in the plans of YouTube. They are still getting lead. And they're extending it as far as they can. They do have a Zen Transcendence to work with. So maybe these ults coming on from the side of Pachimani Legend aren't going to be as impactful as they maybe hope. It's both teams just vying for position. Not really the dive that they had in mind. But they just got scouted out of the place that they wanted to set up. Maybe this is going to be the opportunity that they wanted. Mines come out from Shinzu. The Wu Yang very nearly goes down. The Gecko, the trans is forced out from Gecko. And it's just a very clean, well, clean up. Experience pops! Annihilation! What are we doing? That's a 1v5 annihilation. And a pulse from Stella onto Radifix. That's how you do an aura ult. Trying to spy check a little bit. Shinzu fighting to get rid of Floggy on the side. Gecko still has not had a meaningful attack on him this entire time. Whether that's about to change now, though, I spoke too soon. Shinzo immediately takes out Floggy, though. Death Blossom. Not going to find much death in its wake. As Ahog demechs the Diva and then immediately follows up onto Favonius. Patimani Legend are just so split that they can't seem to find any meaningful picks at all. They get split by the members of YouTube and then taken out to the point where even an EMP can only find one person. Radifix on the brig getting shot at by 3 different angles. And with a Kitsune coming in as well to seal the deal. Shinzu and Stella still the stars of the show. With Hasoidia falling back into the mines as well. Stella going for an ego pulse that does actually hit, with the final hit being dealt with by Rizwood. Ahog on the soldier? Dunno. He plays for his fun, not your fun. There's still 3.5 minutes left on the clock. And there's only less than a meter, it seems, away from the final resting point of the bot. With YouTube just trying to make any sort of dent in them. They are honestly okay with just trying to burn as much time as physically possible away from them. Stella very nearly caught. Not quite though. Gecko gets taken out by Flogi. Does manage to force the DMEC. There's a second life for experience, but no more bomb to work with. Stella just finding the health back in time. Seems not really in a great position with Favonius. Actually, finding quite... I was going to say quite a nice orbital range, but doesn't actually find much. He's shooting the bot. Gotta keep the bot healed. As Shinzu goes for a little bit of a slam, doesn't have the follow-up that he needs to make anything out of it. Bowler comes out from Hasoria, but not really anything apart from finding the Shinzu eventually. Flogia as well finds Diswood. Rally was forced. Honestly, it's kind of worth. You can concede a fight if you're Patimani Legend. Sorry, if you're YouTube, as long as you got Radifix to use that rally. Nice little flank away from Flogi. Ahog is going to spend the rest of his days on a flank.
I'm not taking prisoners today.
He's not taking prisoners today. Did you hear that? Oh! Immediately shut down. An overclock attempt from Flogi, but immediately taken out by Rizwood. A lovely flank from slam from Shinzu onto... I don't know. Favonius as well. My brain is being fried from how quick these engages are. With Stella taking out Radofix as well. No more rally to save him. And now that even the Diva's being forced back into her own spawn by a singular tracer, that's how powerful Stella's aura is. Rizwood may be caught in a little bit of a bad situation though, maybe a bit too far. Shinzu goes in for a slam. Doesn't find much, but Rizwood does use the Kitsune Rush in an attempt to find something of it. Flogi walks into the mines. Another mines kill comes through onto Favonius as well. Shinzu finding the roll through. Not going to find the pick onto Hasoria because of the break packs though. Although the break herself is very quickly finding herself 1 foot in the grave, soon to be 2. And very nice kill from Stella as well to close it out onto Flogi. All this pressure. They've been pushed back into their own spawn, but pray tell, who is pushing the bot? The bot is staying absent in the middle of the map. Trying to be stolen by experience. As Gecko takes him out, the bot has not been pushed this entire time, and they're still running rampant in their spawn. They can't walk out. The tank buys are coming in from Arhog as well, taking out Hasuria and Radofix to bring it back. Nobody was able to touch the cart for so long, but it doesn't even matter because the second that it starts moving again, YouTube cleanup. Living in the enemy spawn for minutes on end. Off the back of Shinzu's amazing ball play, and not only that, but Stella's star of the show Tracer play. They were a two-man army in the enemy spawn. You can't get much better than that. And with that, YouTube win their match against Pathumari Legend. What a what a dominant performance from them, honestly. Have a look at that, and we look at their overall standings as well, to see what we're going to be looking at as well. Going forwards, they have a very, very strong map ratio. If I can find it. There it is. 4 wins, 2 losses. +2. They're going to be in a very good position. Unfortunately, they just about miss out on qualifying, I think. Wait, do they? How does a tiebreak situation work like this? Is it just seeding? Oh no, this is the tiebreaker. The Buchholz score. Must be map. That must be map differential. That's sad. Unfortunately, not going to qualify this time. But they had some amazing performances, and that's all. That's the main thing that I care about, to be honest. So either way, I hope you all enjoyed. Just a little one to get me back into it. And to be honest, I don't really have much more to say. I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't get to cast 3 matches and that I spent half the time waiting. Because, like... which one was it? ELMNT Flight? ELMNT Flying. Yeah, they just forgot to show up. So, a little bit disappointing there. But, either way. Just want to let people know that I'm going to be casting the matches that I can once the season fully starts. Whether or not I do advanced, or I might do a few experts. Don't know, because I do want to follow Sheffield Talent Development. They're a very good team. They're great to work with. They're great to be a part of their community. But I will try and do as many of the advanced qualifiers as I can. It just depends on what my schedule allows. I will let people know, but thank you all so much. And I'm going to go get something to eat. You should too. Hold on. Actually, I wonder if I can raid people. Or does it not like it when you do it with a delay? I wonder if Miro's still streaming. He is. Go and have a look at Emino. Myron. He's great. Send you over to the rest of the matches.
Now TP in, bubble onto Baxter, no bubble, he needed one for Baxter! He's not gonna be able to get two, but everyone is so low from GG Watty House. Miku Fan finds Silver Rhino though. And we have to get a touch, his last fight, Bunky finds a late kill onto Freed, 90% and counting. No way, Bunky with another one. Is that it? Is GG Watty House out of it? And it looks like it is a GG 2-0 for Power Nappers. What a game. Although it's a 2-0, it was pretty close. I mean, map 1 was actually not close at all. The second map, it seems like GG Watty House came online, but it's just too late. They gave the first point for free kinda, with a bad common decision, and after that it was an uphill battle that they couldn't climb back from. Player of the match, I have to give it to Baxter. This guy was fucking Thanos. I mean, Cynex, also really good on map 1, you know. But, I mean, Baxter just fucking Thanos. There's not much more to say. That guy is absolutely fucking crazy. So Power Nappers, 2-0 victory here. And they will qualify to FaceIt Advanced top seed out of the qualifier. Incredible performance.